bow, or the front of the ship. You folks can see there's a lot of large holes cut out of the side of the ship, and that was to allow us to sink it down into our dive site faster. Now it allows scuba divers access to the ship's insides. They like to go in and explore all of the rooms that are in there. Perfectly safe, so if you are certified for scuba diving, I recommend checking it out on Scuba as well as in the Submarine. Any of the dive shops in the area would love to take you out. It is very safe. All of the hatches that are open are welded open. All of the hatches that are shut are welded shut for diver safety. You may notice on top of the catwalk there we're only seeing the hard coral or the stony coral, but down below in the shadows you may see that soft frilly stuff. That's soft coral. The type is called snowflake coral. And that turtle's still there, right at the very edge of the ship on the sterns. It's pointing away from us. So if you get a chance, you might be able to see the tail. And if you see the tail, let me know if it's short or long.
Yeah, turtle saw that. Yeah.
Tol.
Everybody see that turtle?
Tol.
Alright. Now the reason why I say look for the meat to show you that coral really does need light to grow, and that's why we didn't see too much of it growing on the airplanes over 100 feet. Saw a lot of coral growing on the YO257. That's our second oldest reef in our dive site. But this ship that we're going to next, the San Pedro fishing vessel on port side, is lopsided in the water. It's tilted. So we're starting at the bow, the front of the ship, and as we continue back towards the sterns, you'll see that the sterns are in a shallower position. There's more sunlight available for the coral on that side of the ship, and so there is more coral growing. Coral needs light to grow and survive. But again, the deeper and deeper we go, the more wavelengths of light are absorbed by the ocean. Two ships are situated side by side next to each other, about 100 feet apart. The San Pedro fishing vessel that we're looking at now is more inshore. Wow, huge school of bluefin trevally down there on the base by the props. So because this ship is closer to the shoreline, it's in a little bit shallower waters, more susceptible to the large swells and storms that come here in Waikiki. We get big surf in the summertime, just like the North Shore gets in the wintertime, and we get big rainstorms in the wintertime. So lots and lots of surge and big waves that happen here. Also, we get very strong currents offshore Waikiki. Still wild animals. We can't tell them where to go or what to do. Yeah, no, but we do see sharks every once in a while. The more commonly seen shark is the white tip reef shark. But, you know, it's that time of day. They're probably inshore at the International Buffet. I am just kidding. Those white tip reef sharks only eat fish. You may see them inshore, but they will not bother you. Alright, back at the bow, and you noticed on this pass we started at the sterns, the end with lots of coral growth. As we continue towards the bow, not too much coral growth here. So truly, only 10 or 15 feet of water makes a huge difference in the amount of light available in the ocean. Actually, in about 15 to 20 feet of water is where we lose the very first color, red. Red is the longest wavelength. It is the first to be absorbed by this very dense ocean. And then we continue along with orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Blue, indigo, and violet are the shortest wavelengths. They get reflected for the longest amount of time until they're absorbed in the deep, 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 deep depths. And that, my friends, is why the ocean is blue. So next time you have a kid asking you why the ocean is blue, you can actually tell them the truth.
Down here.
get real detailed, and then they'll never ask anything like that again. Alright, we're going to be heading in short. Big round of applause for Captain Eric for getting us through this nice and safely. Alright. Now, folks near the hatch wells, we're going to ask you to stand up so we can go ahead and bring these ladders down and open up the hatches.
This is making me want to. I like it down.
Now remember, a little tiny bit rocky out there today, so just in case you need them, the bags are above your head. Make sure you please open them before you do work better that way. In all their glory, February is the time to come back to visit us here. And when you do, make sure you come on our submarine ride too. We'd love to have you back. Oh, this gentleman up here says you can see him on the helicopter ride. That would be really awesome. Very cool.
Mas cool mo ang aeroplano.
Alright, folks, you see the last 14 vertically down, making our way down underwater. Use those vertical thrusters to help push her down. The other submarine is going to be coming up out in front of her, back towards the head of the plane there. They're going to be looking for a bubble of air out in front of us. We're going to pick up all those guests that had the red boarding passes last hour. And we'll take one more turn here, it'll be a little bit bumpy. Make sure you're holding out on her sitting down as we make this turn. Alright, here's the rocket turn.
That's a rocket
Like
turn.
Captain Rob.
That's a rocket turn.
Not everyone's gonna leave, so like Captain Rob. Alright, when we turn into the swell, it won't be sideways to swell, so I think the second submarine is gonna be coming up in front of us. Yeah, on the left. Parts out here, just setting a marker bubble out in front of us. If you want to see it, look offshore, left hand port side of the bubble. Just about to hit the surface there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. The Atlantis number 9 is popped up to the surface. Alright, so we're going to tie up to the side of that submarine, disembark those guests, and then we'll be headed back to the dock once we get everybody on board. We'll be back to the Hill dock in just a little under 15 minutes.
Pag kasama to, 42. Pag hindi siya kasama, ito lang, 31. 42.
That's the Submarine. Like to go on the boat.
Sa'yo, ikaw. Cheers!